Good morning, guys, and welcome to a video on Driven by Jordan, a special video as you guys are seeing. If the light ends up being kind of sketchy, I'm sorry, I don't control the sun. But it's been a little while. How have you guys been? Let me know in the comments down below. Today we're gonna have a little talking video of what's changed. Okay, I'm in race mode, I need to relax. No pops today. We have a lot to talk about. The title is correct. Yes, the R8 has sold. Yes, there are things that are changing. Yes, I have done some things. But welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, please be sure to subscribe on this channel. You're gonna see a lot of crazy car stuff that incorporates traditional YouTube video ideas. That's my vibe. But today's gonna be kind of a mellow video, so welcome to Driven by Jordan. So, yes, the title is true. The R8 has sold. I was telling you guys, I mean, I told you guys for a while and it didn't, but it sold finally. I did not get exactly what I wanted for the car, but I definitely did not lose any money on the car, so no problems here. I just caught my camera by the screen that's hanging out on the side. R8 sold, that is gone. It went up to an owner, I think in Oregon, I wanna say. I never even met him. It was all through my broker. Yeah, car's gone. It's been gone for about a week. Now, the hunt for the new car begins. I was originally planning on filming a couple more videos. There's a couple cars I've driven that I never actually documented just because I didn't have my camera or circumstances were a little tricky. So, I can happily, confidently say that I've decided what car I'm gonna be purchasing. You guys are gonna be really excited. You guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be great for content. It is a definite one-up to the R8, so that's good news for some of you who are thinking maybe I'm gonna buy something smaller. No, we're climbing the ladder, ladies and gents. We need a 720S in the garage eventually, but my bank account, the way it's set up, it's not gonna work. But more news. The vehicle that I am in the market for, I've been looking religiously every single day. I try to spend time on car shopping. I try to stay patient, and at the same time, if there's an opportunity, I do not like to skip out on it. So I ended up yesterday putting a deposit down on the replacement for the R8. Now, the deposit does not mean the car is mine. The deposit is so that the owner can pay off the lien on the vehicle. That way the title can be mine at the moment of purchase. Now, a couple things. The car is in another state. It's out of state. A. B, camera, don't you dare slide on this turn. B, the camera is private. The camera is not private party. The car is private party. I'm not buying from a dealer. Actually, both times, I guess I just happen to do private party deals. I don't mind buying from dealers. Negotiating with a dealer is a lot of energy that I just don't quite frankly have. And I don't like dealing with salesmen. No offense for your salesmen out there. I'm just not a fan of most salesmen. I always like to say if my whole life failed and didn't work out, I would become a car salesman because there's so much wrong I see going on in the world, from people thinking they can deny a 16-year-old of the time of day because they think he can't afford something, all the way to dealers just pushing sales in your face. I just don't like that. A lot of things about salesmen. There's a little 488 driving up above. Yum, because it's Saturday. But yeah, so I'm doing a private party deal. That's gonna be coming to the channel. Hopefully that should be done in the next week and a half or so. We're gonna have an exotic back on the channel. There's a lot of plans I have for that car. As for the Golf, right now, I'm quite content. As you guys probably don't know, I will be releasing the video after this video of a problem I fixed with the Golf. Remember when I got the burble tune, the stage 2 APR tune with a burble? It was almost like the valves were closed, burbling 2nd through 6th gear. I got an APR valve remote and I installed it and it fixed it. So I'll be posting a video on that. This car is dummy fast. The next step with this is getting it on a dyno. And then from there, it's just a lot of new stuff with the new car that I get. I'm really excited for you guys to see. I will do a whole reveal video on that, and I'll actually do a video on my main channel as well. So subscribe to this channel, turn on post notifications to be ready for that. Comment some video ideas, guys, for me to do. I'm really excited to get back on this channel. I've just been kind of letting this channel do its thing just because I've been waiting. There's not a lot left to do on the Golf. SSR, who does all my work, shout out to them. They'll be linked down below. They just got a all-wheel drive Mustang dyno installed recently, and the dyno's been booked out for a little while, so once I get a slot in that, we're gonna see what this little bad girl's pushing. Maybe we'll get the new car on the dyno just for fun, or maybe I'll tune it. Maybe do some aftermarket installations on that and then do dyno times. I don't know. Guess the car that I'm purchasing down below in the comments. Maybe it's a car I've driven on the channel. Maybe it's a car I haven't. I couldn't really tell you guys. That girl's dog looked like a pig. I thought she was walking a pig. And if she was walking a pig, wow, was I gonna be impressed. That is something special. Now that I have the replacement, oh, that's actually a 458. Sorry from really far up ahead. Yum. Now that I'm not really gonna be test driving vehicles, just kind of seeing what the R8 replacement is, let me know what cars you guys wanna see me review. If I do a review, I'm gonna do a twist on it. It's gonna be something cool with the car, but at the same time, I will give you guys my opinion on the car. I'm just not the kind of guy that can sit in the car for 20 minutes, 30 minutes and just talk out my ass. Whenever I drive a new car, I'm such like a car lover and such a kid at heart when it comes to that I can't even explain my thoughts in the moment because I'm just so excited that I'm driving a certain car. I really want to get inside the 720S. I think the 720S is a car that has more hype around it than any a car that you could purchase right now in the used market for $250,000. It's dropping down, it's depreciating, as I think it's going to continue to do once the 750 LT drops, the Senna. I just think a lot of these cars are causing that car to go down in value, and I think MSRP, even when it was going above sticker, that car was still so much for the money. You were literally getting a P1 with a chassis, in my opinion, almost as beautiful as the P1 still. Wow, that was a SRT Jeep and a Hellcat. I think that car even now is just still talked about and still so crazy, and I really want to get behind the wheel of one. I will be honest, I have for a very brief amount of time, but I want to do a full video with it. I don't know what I'm going to do in specific with the car, but I want to do that. So if you guys want to see me do that, let me know. If there's other cars you guys want to see me drive, I do go through cars quick, but I do think I'm going to be keeping this R8 replacement for a long time. I think it's going to be what some would call a hold in the investment world. I don't think I'm going to make it a quick flip. I think the value on the car that I will be buying will be going up over time. A lot of people are going to disagree with that statement, but look, if you disagree, don't buy it. I believe that. I've been doing my research, and that's what I think is going to happen. So the Golf, I'm going to keep for another probably 2 months minimum, maybe up to another 8 months, because for credit purposes, I am financing this car as my first ever car I financed. So we will see. I might replace it with a cheaper car. I might replace it with something more expensive. I really love the RSQ3 that was released. I'm very interested to see what the new M3 looks like. I've been patiently waiting for the release of that. I don't even know what the generation's called. I think it's like G something, right? G80 or something? I could be completely wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. Listen to this 458 though, maybe it makes noises. Oh my God, the valves. A 458 Italia right now is a very good buy. I don't think they're gonna come down too much in price from where they are. Honestly, I think that car is so iconic, it's at the point where it's going to begin its journey as a collector's car. That's my thing. Disagree or agree, I just think there's no other naturally aspirated V8s that Ferrari is making right now, especially as iconic as the 458. And I think one day it will be in the same realm as, say, the 599 GTB, or even stepping into the hypercar territory, the F40, F50 Enzo. I just think it's such an iconic car. You'll never see its price go up to those, but I do think it is going to be a car that appreciates for years to come, and I think right now is approaching its all-time low. I would get into one. It's a little above my budget, so yes, spoiler, I'm not spending $150,000 on a car, but the car that I am buying is stickered well above that. So that's the hints I'm going to be giving you. I will drop some hints on my Driven by Jordan Instagram, so go check that out when I buy the car. I'm not going to release hints before, just in case anything changes. So keep you updated with that. I'll let you guys know when this gets on a dyno, and yeah, we should have a new car joining the Driven by Jordan stable. We're not going to call it a stable. If you have 2 horses, it's not a stable, okay? Garage. We'll call it a garage. It's a 2-car garage. It's easy. I don't need too many cars. I'm not some baller ass dude, but I'm trying to do well for myself. So thank you guys for watching today's video. That's a little update. I'm sure a lot of you guys come from my main channel, but if you are not subscribed to Jordan Bow already, go do so right now, and I will see you guys in a week. I need to get back on my once a week schedule. I don't know what days I was posting on Driven by Jordan. Let's say once a week right now. Let's say Saturdays. Today's a Saturday, so let's start posting every Saturday. I'll try to have a video for you guys next Saturday. Once I get the new car, the schedule is going to be pumping out a little harder. So subscribe, tell your friends, and let's get it.